In this Instagram course, I'm going to show you how I got my first 1,000 Instagram followers organically. So many gurus are trying to sell you a course of techniques that used to work back in the day. Back in the day when you could follow 4,000 people in one day and nothing would happen. But now, you gotta watch out for the Instagram police because you're gonna get action blocked. And the worst thing you want is to keep getting caught, because if you're a repeat offender, they'll shut down your channel cold-blooded. And that's why I decided to learn through trial and error what techniques work to grow on Instagram in today's Instagram algorithm organically. That's right, no bots, no services like buying followers, and no shoutouts from big pages. Just organic growth, baby. GMO free, gluten free, free range techniques. And I have 7 techniques that I've tested that helped me get my first 1,000 followers in just 1 month. So let's just jump into it and start with technique number 1. Technique number 1 is picking your niche. The very first thing you need to figure out is what type of page are you going to create. Some of the top theme pages are fitness, traveling, memes, animals, food, beauty, business, fashion, lifestyle, relationship, and so much more. You can make a theme page about anything you're passionate about. But that's the thing, you have to be passionate about it. Do what you love and the money will follow, and I truly believe that. I read that in a fortune cookie once, changed my life forever. I started a motivational quote page and I actually picked a niche within a niche. I started a meme page, but not just a general meme page, but a Rick and Morty meme page. The good thing about a niche within a niche is that whoever is a Rick and Morty fan and whoever loves memes is gonna love my page. But guess what? When you start a page, eventually you could switch into something else that you're passionate about. You could have an animal page just about pit bulls. You could have a fashion page just about BBWs. Because who doesn't like BBWs? Just make sure it's something you're passionate about and you enjoy. Another type of page people start is a personal brand page, where you're the face of the page, and these are the pages that grow the quickest because your audience just won't like the type of content you'll be uploading. They'll also get attached to you and become one of your supporters. You still have to pick a niche. Are you going to mainly focus on business, comedy skits, whatever it is? The most important thing is to stick with it and be consistent. The reason you want to stick to one niche is because when you get one follower, they are following for that type of content you post. But if you ever stop delivering what they follow you for, they have no reason to keep following you. But once you have your niche, it's time for the content. Let's say you chose to do a travel page. Show the most amazing pictures of magnificent locations. There's 2 ways of doing that. Either you go take the pictures yourself, and if you're a photographer and you love to travel, that seems very realistic. Or option number 2, to getting content, you find other travel pages, see which post of theirs got the most engagement and likes, and you take it and put it on your page. The first thing that pops into your mind is, isn't that stealing? And the answer is yes and no. Yes, it's stealing since you didn't ask permission and you're putting it on your page. But no, because most likely the theme page you took the content from took it from another theme page or the original creator. But the most important part about this, which determines if it's stealing or not, is, did you give credit to the original creator? If you did, it's pretty much free promotion for that original creator. And nowadays, everybody's trying to grow, and mostly nobody will complain about getting free promotion. If you do decide to create your own content, 2 ways of protecting your work from other theme pages similar to yours from stealing is to put a watermark like I do with my content. That way someone takes it, they know who's the original creator. The second way is to find pages who have took your original work and ask them to take it down or give you credit. Figure out which method you'd like to do. I love creating my own content, but you might not have enough time or be as creative. So you decide to use other people's content, and that's okay. But make sure to give the original creator credit. How do you find the original creator? See if the theme page tagged the original creator. But if they didn't, there's not much you could do. But if one day the original creator DMs you to either give credit or take down, don't fight it. Honestly, it's not worth the hassle. Plus, like I mentioned before, almost everybody will like the free promotion. But just like anything, you have one or two stickler meeseeks who are a pain in the butt. You get it? That's a Rick and Morty reference. I'm sorry, right? Let's continue. The next step is to stock up on content, meaning have enough content for days, weeks, or months. That's up to you and how much work you like to put into it. For my motivational quote page, since quotes are easy to create and find, I do between 10 and 25 different quotes at one time. For my Rick and Morty meme page, I only do between 5 to 10 at a time. Stocking up on content is useless if you are not posting them. How often should you post? We're gonna cover that next. If you ask an Instagram guru, which I think they're all fake, how often you should post, they will say 1 to 3 times a day, which really means there's no one answer. But I have noticed the more you post, the more engagement you'll get, the more opportunities you'll have to be on the explore page, which I'll talk about later. I've seen some meme pages upload up to 5 times a day, but of course, growing an Instagram account, as well as growing anything, will take time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's pointless to go hard and upload 5 times a day for a week if you're just going to burn yourself out and quit afterwards. I upload 2 times a day on my motivational quote page and 1 time a day on my Rick and Morty meme page. You upload however much you could handle, but just be consistent. Once you upload, also share the post on your story. The reason you want to do this is because when you post something on your story, your followers will see a circle at the very top of the app showing you have something new to show them. And of course, if you're posting good quality content, they'll go check it out. And that's why you need to be as active as you can, so your followers have as many opportunities as you could provide for them to see your amazing content. But no post will be complete without the powerful hashtags. Hashtags might seem very unimportant, and I thought so as well. You know how many motivational quotes are being uploaded every day? Seems like 1 million. How am I going to compete with that? Well, there's 25 million results when you look up hashtag motivational quotes. But here's the technique I use and it worked for me. You could put up to 30 hashtags on a post. I got a notebook and I started looking up quotes that relate to my theme. Hashtag motivation, hashtag quotes, hashtag motivation quotes. Yes, I know it seems dumb to make an extra hashtag from 2 similar hashtags, but that's how the technique works. If someone looks up hashtag quotes, they're only going to get results from people who use hashtag quotes. But hashtag quotes has millions of results. They'll never find you. But let me tell you 2 things. First of all, Instagram has an option on the explore page to look up top results and recent results. If you use the hashtag motivational quote and someone clicked the recent option on the explore page, boom, they just saw your post, and if they like it, they're gonna click on your page and hopefully give you a follow. The second thing I would like to mention is that not all hashtags have the same amount of results. For example, if I look up hashtag motivational Friday, that only has 44,000 results, way smaller, meaning since there's less competition and less uploads, Instagram might recommend your post to people looking up that hashtag. Of course, we don't know what hashtags will work for us, but instead of shooting hashtags in the dark, here's the strategy I use. Make 3 different columns. Hashtags with under 100,000, hashtags between 100,000 and a million, and hashtags with 1 million results and up. Now, when you upload a post, write 7 to 10 hashtags from each column. Then when you upload another piece of content, use different hashtags and try different things. Maybe in one post, do all 25 hashtags that have under 100,000 results. Another post, do 50-50. I know this might seem like a lot of work, and at first, it is, because you just gotta figure things out. But I'll be honest, sometimes I don't have enough time to write down new hashtags. So I go to my previous post, select all, copy the hashtags, and paste them on a new post. But I try to switch up hashtags whenever I can. But this isn't the only method to grow. Actually, the next method works better than this hashtag method. But if you combine the two, it's like Rick and Squanchy teaming up to take over the Federation. Another Rick and Morty reference. I promise I'll stop. The next strategy is one that has been used since the dawn of the dinosaurs. And if you want new followers, you gotta follow people, but the right way. The first thing you do is find other similar pages like you. I do motivational quotes, so I try finding other motivational entrepreneur pages. And this is what I check for. Have they posted at least once a day? You don't really want to follow someone who isn't consistent, because that means they're not gonna be getting active followers. And check the comments as well. They may be getting a lot of comments, but if almost all of them are from similar theme pages and not actual people, guess what? They bought engagement as well. As you could tell, there's a lot of people using the fake it until you make it strategy. But if you're not building a true loyal audience, in the long run, buying followers and engagement won't get you anywhere. That's what my grandma told me right there. Once you feel you found someone and they're getting likes and real comments from real people, now go to their followers and check if the people following this page are real. And you just have to use your best judgment. Do you see real people in there, or just a whole bunch of theme pages and people with names you can't even understand? But if you decide most of them are fake, go find another person. If you decide they are real, go to their followers and add like 10 pages from the very top. The very top are the newest followers. And why 10? Well, adding everybody will just put you on Instagram's radar and you could get action blocked. Plus remember, growing an Instagram page is a marathon, not a sprint. But I promise you, you can get 1,000 followers within a month if you use all the strategies the right way. Now, after you follow the newest 10 followers, wait a couple hours and check the followers again. Did they get new followers? Do they seem real? And if so, add them and see if they follow you back. And if they do, congratulations. You just found a page that is getting active followers that are gonna follow you back. The challenge is finding these active pages that get active followers. So if you see a page like yours, they seem legit by checking their followers, their likes, their comments, add them to the club. Check up on their followers about 3 times a day or however much you could do it. But watch out for temptation. I have a page that gets about 50 new followers a day, but I still only follow the top 10 to 15, because if I follow all 50 at the same time, that puts me on Instagram's radar. But after I finish following, I go on about my day, and the next time I have a few minutes, I'll go back and I'll follow another 10 to 15 from that page. But guess what? I have a third strategy that will help you get active followers, and I call it the love strategy. The next strategy will take work, but it's a great way to get active followers as well, and that is to show love to new pages in your niche. How do you do that? Go to the explore page, type in a hashtag in your niche like entrepreneurship, and go to recent. These are the newest posts. Find real pages that are active. Go to the newest post and say something nice like, love this post, keep up the good work, and just followed you to show my support. Most of the time, they will like and comment and reply and follow you. Also, since the post is new, all their followers that haven't seen it yet will see your comment first and hopefully like it and give you a follow. But first of all, don't be spammy. And secondly, you cannot copy and paste this, because once again, Instagram is gonna see you posting too quickly and action block you. And if you keep getting too many action blocks, they will ban your page, and it's better to just fly under the radar. Now that you know the strategies to get your first 1,000 followers organically, here is the most important tip I could give you that will determine if you're going to be successful or not on Instagram, and that is consistency. To gain my first 1,000 followers took me about 1 month, gaining about 30 to 40 followers a day organically. And I know it might not seem like a lot, but spending 10 to 15 minutes 3 times a day on my free time isn't really that hard. But let's do the math. 30 followers a day times 5 days a week equals 150 new followers a week. That's 150 new potential customers, 150 new potential fans, and that's a minimum of 600 new followers a month. And it's all free organic growth. And nothing in life comes easy or quick. If you're willing to put in the work and be patient, you could achieve any goal out there and get your followers up the organic way. I hope this is gonna help you to reach your goals on Instagram, and I hope you have a wonderful day.